Morning worlds, another beautiful day up here in paradise. It's already hot and sticky, just gone 9 in the AM. Anyway, yeah, roll that intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Rightio worlds, time to have a go at fitting one of the two solar panels that I just bought up on the roof of the bus. But the first thing I've got to do is get up there. First thing I've got to do is get up there, take this wire with me. That's the old wire connection dangling down. I've got to see how much length I've got, and I've got to take the old panel off. So up we go. Oh, that's the kill switch for it. That's the kill switch for it there. That kill switch there kills all 4 of those panels. So there's the destroyed panel. Hammer. Oh god, okay, I'm gonna have to extend my line. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rig up more cabling to get from there down to there. I might have some out the back. All right. Try and set you up a little bit here. All right, let's get rid of this old panel. I only had it held down with a bit of strapping, just because I just needed it to not blow off the roof again. So I've got a bit of wiring to do as well. Right. Oh, there's another one there. Shit. Now where these holes are, I might put some tape there. Oh, another one over there. Oh, shit, you probably didn't see it. Right, yeah, that's the strapping off. And there's the old panel. There's the old panel. See down there, she's destroyed. So we'll dispose of that. Yeah, there's a big hole in it. Alright, there's the old panel down there. Now this is the hole I was talking about. It goes straight into the bus. And I don't know how to fill it. I want to put a 4-way hatch here, but I haven't been able to find one. So anyway, we'll leave that for the new panel. Now I've got to go and get the solar panel and bring it up here. So that will be fun. All right, I'll catch you when I'm back on the ground. So I'm going to have to extend some wires. Maybe I can find the old wires I had attached to it. I don't have enough in full length. Yeah, I'm huffing and puffing. All right, let's get on the ground. All right, I'm going to drag out that panel over there, bring it around, slide up the ladder. At least if I've got the panel up there, it's covering the hole, whether it's connected or not. So that's where I've got to go up there. So there's the old panel. As you can see, she's got a big hole in it. She's pretty much cactamundo. But I might be able to use the aluminium edging for something. There might be that diode in there to use. Anyway, I'm going to put you guys on the ground. I'm going to go and get my panel and slide it up there. So I use the ollie to bring it around. There we go. Yeah, that should cover everything up there. Right. So I've got young Ben coming around today in about an hour and a bit. And he's going to weld up my exhaust pipes, well, the back tailpipes, where, interesting clips, where the pipes have come loose. See, this is a bit less than the one I had up there. This is good. Yeah, he's going to weld up the tailpipes where they've come loose at the back of the boat. Get up there. And they're flopping around everywhere, so he's going to come around about 10:30, then we're going to cruise around to his place. And he's going to wire up my tail pipes, which is really, really cool, because they're flopping around. One broke ages ago. I'm huffing and puffing, I know. The microphone picks up at worse. So he's going to tack weld them on for me later. First thing is just get the panel up here into position and then work out my wiring. See, I need the exercise. I've been up with a bloody fat pudding again. I hate it. And I don't know how to get rid of it. I went off white bread, but I've started eating it again. So, right, let's get this into position. Right, that's that. Grab my wires out. Now I know this. Oh shit, they do reach. Look at that. Oh. I'll just come forward a little bit more. Yeah, I'm standing on my solar panel. All right, they do reach. Excellent. Rightio, we'll go down and get some stuff, and hopefully it'll be a very simple wiring in job. Rightio worlds, I'll catch you when I get back up here with some wire strippers, a couple of other things. Actually, just see what I do need. Oh, that's good, I don't have to add extra wiring. Can I undo that? Right. Undo this plug. How does it undo? Right. This will be a fairly straightforward job. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Right, well, I'm back with everything I need. I think I have. Mostly. Do I have the right spanner for this connection here? You can go back a little bit. Yep, we do. Right, now, first thing is I've got to make sure I've got the power going the right way. So this should be positive over here. It should be negative. 33 volts and going the right direction. Right. I'm going to try and put the positive on first. If I can get... Oh, fuck, of course not. Oh, come on. There we are, gotcha. I don't use these connections, I don't need them. Oh, bloody hell. Gotcha this time. That's gotcha. Right, is that positive? Come out. Alright, I'm going to do the old snipperoo on this one. I've got enough length there. Right, see if these wire strippers do the job. Yep, they do. Right, wire. Oh, yep, the eyelet's fit. Put the eyelet on. Use my cutters. There's a crimper. Right, that's that. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I should have taken that off. Never mind. All right, oh, she's getting a bit warm up here. All right, let's get the positive line on. And there you are, she's getting warm up here. I'm getting this done early. Probably could have swapped them over. Never mind, won't matter. I'm putting this job off for so long, God knows why. Right, that's that one. Now a negative, same thing, chopperoonie. I'll take that off now, I've remembered. Wire strippers, that should be good. Tuck that into there. Wire cutters as a crimp. That's that. That one onto here. Then all I have to do is strap it down. And I'll just do the same thing, I'll just use those strap downs. I am still looking for a full season hatch for that hole. I had one down on the sunny coast for $150, but he wanted $100 posted, which is bullshit because I had one sent up from Victoria for $200 posted. So he was trying to diddle me a little bit there. So I'm still looking around for a full season hatch for that hole. Right, that's it, that's done. The wires will have to sit on the top of the solar panel, but I don't give a shit. That's the least of my troubles. What a shame I didn't take the plug off. Not that I use them anyway. Alright, now we've got to go and turn her on. Rightio, well, it's sweating like a pig. Alright, now we've got to turn it on. And hopefully nothing blows up. So, what I'll do is I'll set you up inside. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to turn that kill switch off, which will kill those 4 panels there. So I'll turn that off, that'll kill those 4 panels there. That way when I turn the other panel on one by one, I get to control how many amps are coming in straight away. Up here, wetting. Rightio, so right now we have about 12 amps coming down and 14 volts. I'm going to turn the front panel off. That didn't drop much. Oh yeah, we dropped about 5 amps there on that front panel. Now I'm going to go and kill the other 4 panel. So I'm going up and hitting the kill switch on the 4 panels out here. Right, now how much did the amps drop on those 4 panels? Let's see what it does. Okay, so those 4 panels do a fair bit. Kick that one in, back up to 10, down to 6. Now let's kick the other one on and let's hope for the best. Alright, kicking that one we just wired in on. So many amps she's putting down. Up to 10, that's good. Front panel's up to 15. I'm going to go and kick that other panel on. Yeah, kicking panel on now. They should have gone up another 5 amps. Certainly did. We're up to 15, 14.1 volts. Now let's kick the front panel on. Now we're up to 14.3 in volts. Keep an eye on that. So all panels are on at the moment and charging. And the regulator, it's doing its job. We're at 14 volts, which it should hover around there. Whew, I'm sweating. So that'll go up depending on cloud cover and so forth. Just watch it for a couple of minutes. So all panels are on. And also, this can also depend on how full the batteries are. So I've got the fan running, laptop running, stereos running, scanner and CBs running. I'll put the pump on. Didn't really change much. But anyway, here we are. Should be putting in more than that, I would have thought. That's just clicked off. Clouds come over. So we've got 10 amps coming down continuously on all 7 panels. So each panel's worth about 5 amps, pretty much. Every time you turn a panel, oh, there we go, sun's coming out. She's starting to get up there now, and we're very clouded out there. I wouldn't be surprised if I go to 20 amps, there we go. Oh, nearly up to 20 amps. And the regulator cut it back. Whew. Oh, she's warm. Sweating. Rightio, well, so there you have it, the removal of the old damaged panel. The new 260 watt panels up there, so each one of those panels, like the 4 panels combined, they're about 5 amps. So all 7 panels put out about 5 amps each, give or take, and depending on how much loads on the batteries to how much the regulator or the controller will allow it to go in. So that job's done. The next one is secure up the roof of that on the pergola type thing. I'm trying to get hold of a 1000 watt inverter right now. There was one over in Childers, they wanted 200 for, I offered them 100, they haven't got back to me. I've got the second battery to hook up, although I haven't got the bolts for it, which is a real pain, but I'll find something in the shed. I went looking all day yesterday, couldn't find anything, which is a real pain in the butt actually. But I'll get something sorted. Then I can hook up a 1000 watt inverter to that, 260 watt panel, 2 batteries, and that should pretty much make that completely independent of mains power, which I'm really looking forward to. So anyway, well, all I've got to do left is get up there later on today and secure that panel down. I've got some feet floating around, which I might use from all the old solar panels. I've got some tape there that was sent to me, wherever that is, there it is. Come here. I have some waterproof tape that was sent to me when I was doing the bus roof, and I've still got a fair bit of that left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on the roof and screw through that, so that'll stop any water leaks coming through. So whoever sent me that, I can't remember, but thank you very much. I've got some left and I'm still using it. So right, well, just in case we're waiting on young Ben to show up now, so we go around and do the exhaust. Mr. Champion, your letter's in there ready to go, so you got some stickers coming your way later today. Peter Hughes, got your email, mate. I'm so glad you got the stickers okay and everything, and you're really enjoying your time up there, up in the snowies where you're living, and you and your dog are swimming in the creek. Really good. So I got your email and I got your photo. So Peter Hughes, cheers, mate, and I'm glad you got them stickers okay. They didn't take too long to get down there. So, no, well, she's hot and she's humid. Anyway, I got that job done and I'm really happy with that. I've been putting that off for a while, so it's done now. And I said, all I've got to do is just get up there and restrap it. So, anyway, worlds, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.